So I watched Apex 2021 movie. Uh, it's one of these movies we're going to talk about for a while because like Bruce Willis, he knew his mind was slipping, but he wanted to put in work for his family, and so there's a lot of these movies that he did. I mean, he really cranked them out. Where he's highly billed, but he's kind of like a background, like a secondary character almost in many ways, and that's fine with me because he's still Bruce Willis. And so Apex. Uh, Apex, I remember I read the description, and I read the description. I was like, oh, so this is basically Most Dangerous Game, the classic story book. And so it's a story about Thomas Malone, who is Bruce Willis. He's a prisoner, and so it's like kind of a future, a little bit in the future. He's a ex-cop prisoner who's recruited by these rich assholes who go like put people on an island and go hunt them just for fun. Because they're rich assholes, and that's what rich assholes do, I guess. Like I said, it's the Most Dangerous Game. And so the first act is you're basically introducing the characters, the premise, and the plot, and everything like that. And you understand, starting to understand the details. Like, you meet all the hunters, and they're all like alpha, narcissistic, sociopathic assholes that hunt human beings. You know what I'm saying? And they have their rivalries, and they're trading barbs and insults and so forth. And so you see that there's a rapport. These guys know each other and so forth. And so, and there's one female in the group. And so right before they release Bruce Willis, so they all go hunt him. They're sitting there giving him a briefing about, like, this is what the island and stuff. This is stuff over here, and these are the zones, or I forget what it was. But they turn to Bruce Willis, like, by video chat, and they says, so do you have any questions before we begin? And Thomas Malone, Bruce Willis' character, says something. He says, this is brilliant. He says, are hunters allowed to kill each other? And they're like, well, there's no real rules ever been established about that, so I guess so. And it's enough to plant a seed in a couple of these guys' minds, these sick people's minds, And so the game is afoot. I don't want to spoil it by spoiling too much, but the seed was planted, and so a lot of stuff goes horribly wrong for a lot of these people, most of these people. And it's funny, I mentioned the female hunter for a second because it's interesting. It's like, even though these guys are sociopaths, rich sociopaths that will hunt down humans on the deserted island just for fun, for shits and giggles, they still have this weird chivalry where they're all protective of the female. And I don't know how many of those guys banged her over the years, who knows, but they're all kind of protective. So there's even this sense of chivalry among them, which I think is important to show when it comes to evil characters. Evil people don't think they're evil, and when you're telling a story about people who are evil, you need to kind of express that in some way. Anyway, all right. The female hunter, they're all protective. Yeah, they do. All right. So yeah, I don't want to say a whole lot more without spoiling it for you, because it is really good. And so Apex 2021 movie, 10 of 13 stars. You know what I think a better title would be? Would be How to Defeat a Group of Murderous Sociopaths. But they went with a more brief, and brevity is the soul of wit, Apex.